folks, I want to talk about getting your channel hacked and starting over after you get your channel hacked. Because there was an individual on here, Super Sly 75. Apparently, he got his channel hacked, and I think he's trying to do what he can to get it back. And I'm saying that it's most likely not going to be able to get it back once they hacked it and stuff like that. So I think that he actually, put it to private up now because I don't see it no more. And I think two of the channels was attached to that email that he has that got hacked. Because that's how they really go through. They go through the email and things like that. Now, I have experience of getting a channel hacked. Very few people do. I think it's a small club, even though a lot of people that's on YouTube that get channel hacked. But I think overall it's a small club of people that get their channel hacked. They lose, all the work they did for years, maybe decades. Well, not decades. I said a decade or so. It's not a good feeling. And usually you get it hacked because you piss somebody off. You piss the right person off, I could say. Oh, man. Yeah, so when I got my channel hacked, it was back when, all your channels wasn't attached to one email. Like now, one email is attached to all your channels. That's why you have to get different emails. So you don't have to worry about it. Back in the day, you put up a channel and that's it. The email was separate from the channel. So one channel get hacked, it can't get into the other channel because they don't know your email. Or you can change the email real quick and then you'd be all right. I was lucky because, when I got hacked, they couldn't get into my other channels because, since I, know a little bit about computers, I was able to circumvent that, you could say. They just got that one channel and that was it. And I moved on from there. But it was easier to come back then. I'm talking about 5-6 years ago. You can get like that. Now it's a little bit harder. Things are a little bit different. You got this algorithm that's in charge of these channels now, and it's just a mess and stuff. And then if you had previous problems, with YouTube, like getting monetized, or bad reputation, or you part of this group of talking about this and that and the third, which is not appealing to YouTube guidelines or standards, then you might have a hard time trying to come back like you were. But you're never going to be the same because, especially if you have a big channel. I think he had a big channel, like 40,000, so he was almost at that 50,000 mark. We're at the 50,000 mark, and then you start moving up again, you get past 50. Now all that's gone. You gotta start over. He might not even get himself back unless he get lucky and hit the next best thing. Being talked about on YouTube. It's gonna be hard as hell to try to get back to where he was. It's not gonna be easy. And I can tell you that, because I did it. So people, tell me what you think. More of the stories that don't get hacked and don't piss somebody off to the point where they should get hacked on you. Hey, it's a bitch trying to start over, man. And I know you're going like, God damn, all that work I did is gone down the drain.